Scavenger house. There's some crazy cats swinging about. We got a groovy new game to play to chase all your cares away. So go with the flow, tell everyone that you know. We're making our sponsors a whole lot of dough on Scavenger House. We're gonna have a swinging time. Hello and welcome to Scavenger House, the game show where you can win fabulous prizes from the comfort of your own couch. I'm your host, Chet Laredo. Let's meet today's contestants. From Naples, Florida, we have Birdie and Papa. From Melville, New York, Thelma and Lewis. And from New Canaan, Connecticut, a team calling themselves Nutter and Butter. Today's show is sponsored by Pineapple Doritos. Stuck at home? Let Pineapple Doritos whisk you away to a tropical paradise. Available wherever Doritos are sold. Alright, let's get ready for the challenge round. One of my favorite films of 2019 was the breathtaking musical Cats. Boy, I love seeing those crazy creatures dancing around on the big screen. Of course, the filmmakers used Hollywood magic to make those cat people look so darn real. Contestants, using just the materials you can find in your own home, you have 5 minutes to turn yourselves into characters from the film Cats. Starting now!
We have to go look like cats?
A little bit of confusion on the part of Butter, but it hasn't prevented Nutter from getting off to a hot start. Meanwhile, Butter appears to be bouncing a baby. You've got to wonder if that's going to handicap this team moving forward. Thelma and Lewis have opted to do some research before jumping into action. A risky strategy that could pay off big in the long run. Meanwhile, Birdie is on the move, while Parpar is not.
Oh, I gotta look at the picture.
Oh, perhaps he's getting ready to spring into action.
God.
Maybe not.
Take my jacket off.
There he goes, folks. Butter has donned some sort of a leopard headpiece. Perhaps she's going for Bombalurina. Ooh, looks like she's got a cranky baby on her hands. What have we got here? Lewis is attaching some sort of a sock to his ear. I'm not sure what type of cat that could be. Birdie's still nowhere in sight, but Parpar is taken to eating an ice cream cone and cat ears and whiskers.
Do you get points for being the first one back?
No, sorry, Parpar, you do not.
Maybe you should.
Butter has herself some sort of a cat hair vest. Perhaps she's going to be Grisabella. Now she's laughing at something off screen. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what that's all about.
Alright, I'm ready.
Thelma and Lewis making some solid progress. Though on what I can't quite
it's
say.
for you.
But I have these.
Mine's are fun here.
Okay.
It seems as though everyone's transformation into cat person is going smoothly. Let's fast forward and see how things turned out. Wow, look at all those fantastic felines. Nutter and Butter, you're up first. Say, which one of you is Nutter anyway?
Nutter.
All right, Nutter, what kind of a cat are you?
Jason Derulo?
He's the one with the robe.
And which cat are you, Butter?
Whatever one I look like.
Oh, Jason Derulo, yeah. Rum Tum Tugger.
Ah, Rum Tum Tugger, one of my personal favorites. All right, Rum Tum, care to sing a song for the folks at home?
Nope.
Oh, come on, you can sing one little cat jingle for Chet Laredo.
Rum Tum.
Ooh, what you say?
Jason Derulo.
I thought you had to sing his song.
Very nice, Nutter and Butter. All right, Birdie and Parpar, you're up next. Tell us, which cats have you chosen to be?
We are Maleficent and
I don't know.
that old
I'm
cat.
Rum Tum Tumbling.
Okay. Well, cats, how about a song?
Somewhere all alone. You just now. I'm alone in the moonlight. Ooh, no.
That was really something, Birdie and Parpar. All right, Thelma and Lewis. Tell me, Thelma, which cat are you?
The Taylor Swift one.
Meow.
Bombalurina? Why, that's my favorite cat. And Lewis, let me guess, is that Mr. Mistopheles?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Am I?
Yeah.
Hey, come on, you're blocking my camera time here.
I'm trying to get the.
All right, cats, you know what I want to hear.
Memory not of home from the classroom. Could it be that we're leaving? Are we saying goodbye?
Why, that was fantastic. Let's see it again in Scavenger House Cat's Vision.
Memory not of home from the classroom. Could it be that we're leaving? Are we saying goodbye? Yes.
Oh, man, what are you, crazy? What are you, got bad reception up there?
At the end of round 1, Thelma and Lewis have 5 points. Bertie and Parpar and Nutter and Butter have 0. Before we move on to our next round, I'd like to take a few moments to get to know our contestants. We're recording today's episode on Mother's Day, and Bertie, you are in fact the mother of these other contestants. Tell me, how does it feel to square off against your own children?
We are very proud of our children. They have all made us very proud, and we're going to beat their asses down.
Ooh, strong words from Bertie. Lewis, you're Bertie's son.
Been a hell of a ride.
And sitting next to you is your lovely wife, Thelma.
Isn't she lovely, though?
She sure is. Tell us, Thelma, what's the one thing you love most about your mother-in-law?
Her wiener dog, Rocco.
Her wiener dog, Rocco. Well, isn't that sweet? Speaking of sweet, we'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsor, Pineapple Doritos. The winner of today's contest will be taking home a 4-pack of Pineapple Doritos. Wow, what a thrilling prize. Something to fight for, contestants. All right, Nutter and Butter, tell us, what's the one thing you love the most about Pineapple Doritos?
The refreshing taste.
Couldn't have said it any better myself, Nutter. All right, let's get ready for the trivia round. The trivia round is brought to us by New Voila Dry Spray for Women. Ladies feeling soggy? Let Voila Dry Spray for Women evaporate your cares. Your lady parts will thank you when you do. Only from Voila, the worldwide leader in lady products. Contestants, in the trivia round, you'll take turns choosing from 3 categories. There are 3 rounds, so you'll each get a chance to choose first, and each correct answer will be worth 2 points. Thelma and Lewis, you're in first place, so you get to choose first from the following categories: sports, dogs, or astronautical engineering.
Dogs.
A Portuguese water dog is driving his car 80 miles per hour down the highway. How far does he travel in 6 hours and 15 minutes?
How many minutes? 15? 40, 44, 45.
Ooh, I'm sorry, the correct answer was 500
500
miles.
miles.
Hey, just like the Proclaimers. All right, Bertie and
You wanna do
Parpar,
order
your
now?
turn to choose a
can do
category.
the-
Okay, or an article.
In 1969, astronautical engineers built a spacecraft to travel to what large gray object that rotates around the Earth?
The moon.
Moon is correct. 2 points to Bertie and Parpar.
Got it right.
Nice.
All right, Nutter and
All
Butter,
right.
that leaves you with sports.
Sure.
During his entire NBA career, how many three-point shots did Shaquille O'Neal make?
1.
1 is correct. All right, let's get 3 new categories on the board. Bertie and Parpar, you get to choose between the following categories: famous jerks, religion and geese, and food and drink.
You said
All right,
food and
pick
drink.
one.
Food and drink.
What fruit-flavored soda was created by Don Francisco and has been quenching thirst south of the border since 1950 and north of the border since 1989?
Oh, no, it's something about Mexican soda. Oh, commercials. I don't know. Rewind. Rewind.
Time's up. The answer we're looking for is, of course, Jarritos.
Doritos, of course.
Nutter and Butter, you're up next. Choose between famous jerks or religion and geese.
Religion and geese are famous jerks.
Religion and yeast.
Not yeast, geese.
Yeast. Yeast.
When you have more than one goose, you have a gaggle. When you have more than one priest, you have a what?
Oof.
Priests?
More than one priest is.
I would say priests.
Priest.
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer was pontification. A group of priests is called a pontification. Thelma and Lewis, that leaves you with famous jerks. Who was Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 1938?
1938.
It's got to be Hitler.
Hitler is correct.
Wow.
All right, let's get our final 3 categories on the board.
All right.
They are cleaning, 16th century broads, and talking horses. Nutter and Butter, it's your turn to choose.
What was the first one? Cleaning?
Cleaning? I don't care.
Cleaning.
When doing laundry, what does this symbol represent?
Oh, Jesus. You know, I just said,
No tumble dry?
I said to him, I need to get one of those signs in the laundry room because I never know what any of these mean.
I'm sorry, time is up. The answer we were looking for is do not dry clean.
That makes no
Thelma and
sense.
Lewis, your turn to choose between 16th century broads or talking horses.
Wow, those are really good categories.
Yeah.
You better choose. I can't pick.
Broad.
The broads.
What is the name of the 16th century broad, pictured here, who was painted by Leonardo da Vinci and may or may not have slept with him?
Mona
Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa is correct.
Oh, all right.
That means Bertie and Parpar, you'll be answering today's final question on talking horses.
That's a good category for them.
Pictured here, you see that lovable talking horse, Mr. Ed, played by the Palomino bamboo harvester. Palomino refers to a horse's what?
Spots.
Ooh, I'm sorry, the answer we were looking for is color.
Oh.
Palomino refers to a horse's golden coat and white mane. That brings our trivia round to a close. Let's take a look at the updated scoreboard. Thelma and Lewis had 4 points for a total of 9 and a commanding lead, while Bertie and Parpar and Nutter and Butter get on the board with 2 points apiece. Before we start our next round, we have one quick correction. It seems that Voila Dry Spray for Women is actually an antiperspirant, which is not what I thought it was. So I'd like to apologize to our sponsor, but it's still a fantastic product. Alright, let's get ready for the Scavenger round. For our final round, our teams will be given 3 missions, with 5 points going to the winner of each. And our first mission is the Ice Cream Jubilee. The team that gathers the most containers of ice cream will be the winner. Our second mission is Safety in Style. Each team must create one wearable face mask that will keep them both safe and looking sharp. I'll be judging on both uniqueness and style. And the third mission is Culinary Picasso. 5 points goes to the team that creates the best sculpture out of objects found in their own kitchen. Alright teams, you've got 10 minutes on the clock, starting now. And while they're off scavenging their homes, we'd like to take some time to let you get to know Chet Laredo a little bit better. That's me. In a segment we call Chet at Home. My name is Chet Laredo and I'm the host of Scavenger House. When I'm not hosting the show, I like to ride the couch, host along with the greats. I think it's a good challenge for me. Keeps the mind sharp. Lamb, kneeing, bang. That was close. Gene Rayburn. He's a good-looking man.
Times do I have to tell you, don't blank the cows while they're being milked.
When I was 18 years old, my mom took me to the state fair to see Bob Barker judge a hog calling contest. I went up to him afterwards. I said, "Bob, what's the best thing about being a game show host?" He said, "Kid, it's not giving away the prizes or meeting beautiful women. was making my sponsors happy. By the end of the day, I had convinced Bob to take me on as his understudy. My favorite flavor of Doritos. I can't choose, they're all so good. One thing people don't know about Bob Barker is that he's a fantastic chef. I've actually got a binder full of his old recipes lying around here somewhere. Bob's Cookbook. It's a cookbook! Got chicken cacciatore, Bob Barker's coq au vin, Frito pie. Cooking, just one of the many things I learned from Bob.
You still like to cook?
Oh yeah, I love it.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Hot dogs. I've been singing, gosh, for as long as I can remember. My Nana taught me that if I have a gift, I should share it with the world. That's why I chose to sing the theme song to my own show. We're gonna have a swangin' time. When they chose Drew Carey to host The Price is Right, it hurt. Not gonna lie, it hurt real bad. I thought the buzzer had buzzed for Chet Laredo. Sorry kid, out of time. Here's your consolation prize. Sadness. I didn't trim my mustache for 7 years. It was about 3 years ago. I was rock bottom. One day my Nana called and asked if I would bring her to the botanical garden so she could meet with her gardening club. Well, I was sitting in the car and I saw a butterfly land on a flower. And something said, "Chet, you gotta get out of this car. You gotta follow that butterfly." So I did. Landed right on Nana's shoulder. Well, next thing I knew, I was the newest member of the Gardenia Gals. Ooh, look at these guys. Gardening helped me to get my life back on track. I figure if I could keep a plant alive, why not a game show? Scavenger House, it gives me a purpose. It's just my way to make others happy. My sponsors. Look at the blooms on this one. It's gonna be a good year for roses. Good year for game show hosts as well. I know it sounds crazy, but I really believe it was Bob's spirit in that butterfly. The one that led me to the gals. Bob was leading me out of the mess I had made of my life. He came back to help me. One last lesson from the master himself.
You know Bob Barker is still alive, right?
Bob Barker is a retired American game show host. Born 1923. Son of a bitch. He's still alive. I can't believe this. He owes me $20. I don't think I can get over this. What a fantastic video. Now it's time to see how our teams did with their challenges. First, let's take a look at the Ice Cream Jubilee. Birdie and Parpar. Looks like I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ice creams. Thelma and Lewis, how did your ice cream hunt turn out?
We have no ice cream.
No ice cream? What sort of a house do you live in?
Does a homemade ice pop count?
Not on this show, but at least you found something in your freezer worth all that cold air. Nutter and Butter, let's hope you fared a little bit better. I count 1, 2, 3 ice creams. Not bad, but it looks like the 5 points go to Birdie and Parpar. On to safety and style. Ice cream champs, let's get a look at your face mask. Looks like some sort of a feathered deal with a fruit medley attached. Folks, we may be looking at the next trend in high fashion. Nutter, show us what you're wearing.
Mine's got bunnies.
That's adorable, Nutter. Is that a diaper on your face?
Yep.
Fine work, Nutter and Butter. Lewis, what you got there?
Ah,
A sock?
But it's
but
only
it's on my
his
glasses, so it comes off easily.
Very bubonic. 3 great masks, but I'm going to have to award 5 more points to Birdie and Parpar.
What? I think that was
Come
shitty.
on.
5
Yeah, I think
points.
so too.
Your last mission was Culinary Picasso. Thelma and Lewis, let's see what you came up with. A very interesting piece. Oh no,
That was part of the sculpture.
you say it was supposed to fall?
Yeah, that was part of the sculpture. It's called a tenuous, what was it called? A tenuous negotiation.
Truly a thought-provoking piece of artwork.
It looks like a pile of metal.
Well then, Nutter and Butter, why don't you show us your sculpture?
It is Martha Vader.
Was that Martha Vader?
Martha Vader.
With her pocketbook.
She has a purse. She's thin.
Well, she's a dainty little thing, isn't she? I just love her. Birdie and Parpar, what do you call your sculpture?
Which one? The ice cream sculpture or the kitchen?
The kitchen sculpture, Parpar.
Wine, a toast to wine and bananas.
Well, it's a striking monument to the largesse of the American home kitchen. But I'm giving the 5 points to Nutter and Butter and Martha Vader. That's the end of the scavenger round. It's time to tally up the final scores. Nutter and Butter grabbed 5 points for their kitchen sculpture, while Birdie and Parpar used ice cream and face masks to grab 10 more points, making them today's winners of the 4-pack of Pineapple Doritos. Congratulations, Birdie and Parpar. It also means that Nutter and Butter and Thelma and Louis are today's losers and will be going home with nothing. Thanks for playing. Well, it looks as though we're about out of time. To all the moms out there, I'd like to wish a happy Mother's Day. And to all the children, even if you can't be with her, I hope you'll be thinking about that most special of all ladies, Mom. I know I'll be thinking about mine. Any man who loves his mother is man enough for me. Writing her out, sending her flowers, though it's no anniversary. Many men love fame and fortune, it's gold they long to see. I say a man who loves his mother is man enough for me. Many men love cats and puppies and pet them constantly. Show me a man who loves his mother as much as she wants to be, and I'll show you a man who's a lot like me. Good night. Interested in being a contestant on Scavenger House? Send the name of you and your teammate to shcontestants@gmail.com and you could be the next to compete for fabulous prizes. And be sure to click the subscribe button below to stay up to date on all the latest episodes.